Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Yasodhanandana Jaya Vrajajana Ranjana Jaya Yasodhanandana Jaya Vrajajana Ranjana Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Yasodhanandana Jaya Vrajajana Ranjana Jaya Yasodhanandana Jaya Vrajajana Ranjana Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govinda Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda 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 Jai Jai Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Mahi Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Mahi Jaya Radha Vallabha Radha Vallabha Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Vallabha Radha Vallabha Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Srila Prabhupada ki jai Grantharaj Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai. Number Mataji 24. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dathati Swapatantikam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yatkripatamaham vande Shri Gurum Dhinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamutirayet Shinvatam Swakata Krishna Punyashravana Kirtanam Hridayantasto hi abhadrani vidhunoti suhritsatham Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya Bhagavati uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. Reading from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 21. The title of the chapter is Bali Maharaj arrested by the Lord. Text number 24. Etan vayam vijayeshyamo yadhi dhaivam prasidhati tasmad kalam pratikshadvam yo no arthavya kalpate yetan vayam vijishyamo yetan vayam vijishyamo yati daivam prasidhati yati daivam prasidhati tasmat kalam pratikshadvam tasmat kalam pratikshadvam yona arthavyaya kalpate yono arthavyaya kalpate yetan vayam vijishyamo yati daivam prasidati tasmat kalam pratikshadvam yono arthavya kalpate yetan vayam vijishyamo yati daivam prasidati tasmat kalam pratikshadvam yono arthavya kalpate yetan vayam vijishyamo yati daivam prasidati tasmat kalam pratikshadvam yono arthavya kalpate yetan vayam vijishyamo yati daivam prasidati tasmat kalam pratikshadvam yonortaya kalpate yetan vayam vijishyama yadi daivam prasidati tasmat kalam pratikshadvam yono arthavya kalpate yetan vayam vijishyamo yadi daivam prasidati tasmat kalam prasiddhatvam yo no artvaya kalpate. Etan vayam vijishyama yahi daivam prasidati tasmat kalam pratitvam yo no artvaya kalpate. Etan, all these soldiers of the demigods, Vayam, we, Vijayeshma, shall gain victory over them. Yadi, if Daivam, providence, prasidati, is in favor. Tasmat, therefore, kalam, that favorable time, pratikshadvam, wait until, yaha, which, na, our, arthavaya, atvaya kalpate, should be considered in our favor. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Unless providence is in our favor, we shall not be able to gain victory. Therefore, we must wait for that favorable time when our defeating them will be possible. There is no purport. Text number 25. Sukadeva Goswami continued, O king, in accordance with the order of their master, Bali Maharaj, all the chiefs of the demons and the Daityas entered the lower regions of the universe to which they were driven by the soldiers of Vishnu. Text number 26. Thereafter, on the day of Somapana, after the sacrifice was finished, Garuda, king of the birds, understanding the desire of his master, arrested Bali Maharaj with the ropes of Varuna. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Garuda, the constant companion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, knows the confidential part of the Lord's desire. Bali Maharaj's tolerance and devotion were undoubtedly super excellent. Garuda arrested Bali Maharaj to show the entire universe the greatness of the king's tolerance. Text number 27. When Bali Maharaj was thus arrested by Lord Vishnu, who is the most powerful, there was a great roar of lamentation in all directions throughout the upper and lower planetary systems of the universe. Text number 28. O king, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vamanadev, then spoke to Bali Maharaj, the most liberal and celebrated personality whom he had arrested with the ropes of Varuna. Bali Maharaj had lost all bodily luster, but he was nonetheless fixed in his determination. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. When one is bereft of all possessions, he is certainly reduced in bodily luster. But although Bali Maharaj had lost everything, he was fixed in his determination to satisfy Vamanadev, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Bhagavad Gita, such a person is called Sthita Prajna. A pure devotee is never deviated from the service of the Lord, despite all difficulties and impediments offered by the illusory energy. Generally, men who have wealth and opulence are famous, but Bali Maharaj became famous for all time by being deprived of all possessions. Thank you, Prabhu. This is the special mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead towards his devotees. The Lord says, Yasyaham anughrannami harishye tadhanam sanai. As the first installment of his special favor, the Lord takes away all the possessions of his devotee. A devotee, however, is never disturbed by such a loss. He continues his service, and the Lord amply rewards him beyond the expectations of any common man. Śrīmad Bhāgavatam Swami Namacharya Padayane Thai Kripa Pradayane Gaurakata Dhammadayane Haragramatayane. So we continue reading the Vamanadev. The Vamanadev is arresting Bali Maharaj. promised that he will give 3 steps of land. So Lord is going to ask, I have already taken the 2 steps, but where I am going to keep the 3rd step? So he is going to ask this. So it is very interesting in this section. Unless providence is in our favor, we shall not be able to gain victory. Therefore, we must wait for that favorable time when our defeating them will be possible. So this is, even though Bali Maharaj happened to take birth in the family of demons, Daityas, but still the philosophy is very, very strong. He says very clearly, unless otherwise we are favored by the providence, we may not be able to do the victory. This is very wonderful, because most of the time people assume that, okay, I have strength, I have that, I have this, so many things, I will be able to conquer. But it is not like that. The final sanctioning authority is the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord does not sanction, you will not be victorious. Because this is same like, for example, we may have the best doctor, the best medicine, best everything. Everything we'll have. But if the Lord doesn't put one tick, we are not going to get out of this hospital. Because this is the thing. Because when the Lord decides, then only that will happen. So here there is a situation, this Bali Maharaj is talking very, very practical. He knows there was a situation where he was able to defeat all the demigods. But now the situation has turned. Now we all know the pastime where Mother Aditi prayed to Lord to appear, so that Mother Aditi's request was to get the kingdom and give it to Indra. So there is a sequence. But Lord is so merciful in the whole exercise. He is glorifying the Lord, the devotee also. So this is constant reciprocation between the Lord and his devotee. It's very hard to understand actually, because in the material world, you do some work, somebody will take the credit and go away. We find it, like you may work very hard and your manager will take the credit, okay, I did this, and then go away. But here, the Supreme Lord, he is apparently from external point of view, he is giving some difficulty for Bali Maharaj. Apparently from external point of view, you look, oh, after all, he was giving the whole thing to him, but now what is the Lord doing? Putting him into difficulty. That is what externally people will think. But internally, it's so much. So it's not just like he's not giving any difficulty. He is glorifying the devotee. Actually, it is constant reciprocation between the Lord and the devotee. The devotee is glorifying the Lord, always constantly glorifying the Lord. And the Lord is looking for an opportunity. How can I glorify my devotee? So this is going on. This transcendental reciprocation cannot be expected in the material realm. Only in the spiritual realm it will happen. Because where the Lord is looking for an opportunity and the devotee is also looking for an opportunity, how can I glorify the Lord? So here, this is mentioned here. Unless the providence is in our favor, we shall not be able to gain victory. The mercy and the Lord's grace is always needed actually. Because without that, you may be very intelligent, you may be very resourceful, everything. But if the mercy that has to come, then only things will happen. The Krishna Kripa has to be there. Without that, we can't achieve anything actually. Because it's mentioned, some of the things will be very, very easy to do, and then those things will become very difficult actually. But some of the things will be very difficult, that will become very easy by the mercy of the Lord, mercy of Chaitanya. So that is what we have to understand. So our dependency should be on the Lord, always should be on the Lord. And not that, okay, dependency should be on the Lord, and also we have to do our work. So this is the Lord's formula. Sometimes people say, oh, your Lord Krishna's the philosophy. Oh no, I have taken to Krishna consciousness, I will just go and retire. No. That's not the philosophy. Krishna says in 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yuddhyacha. So Krishna asking Arjuna, you always think of me and fight. You have to do your prescribed duty. And Krishna never recommend, okay, now you go and just relax, I will go on to fight for you. No, you have to fight. You have to think of me and fight. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yuddhyacha. My arpita mano buddhir mame vaishyasi asamshaya. You will come back to me without any doubt. So Krishna gives the formula how we can go back to him. The same thing here is also given to Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj one time he was successful. So now the situation is changed. Okay, so now he has usurped the position of Indra. That means he has taken away the position of Indra. But who has arranged all this? The Manvantaras, all the Indras are coming, all the Rishis are coming. It's all arranged by the Supreme Lord. So if you disturb the Lord's plan, then Lord will come. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuktanam adharmasya tada atmanam srijamyaham. At that time I will come and I will rectify the situation. That's what's happening now. But Lord is doing in such a way, he is getting all the so much wonderful qualities out of Bali Maharaj. He is proving how great my devotee is. So Lord time and again is proving. In the Mahabharata, if you look at that Bhishma Dev was a great devotee. And after the battlefield of this thing is over, the 10th day, Bhishma Dev was put in the bed of arrows. He was in the bed of arrows. And at that time, after that also the war is finished, and so Yudhishthira Maharaj was very, very disturbed actually. He was very disturbed that what will happen like this. I have done a lot of sinful activities to just put me on the throne. So many people have been killed. So he was worried. So Lord Krishna, Supreme Lord, he can give direction straight away. He can enlighten him straight away. No problem. But he didn't do that. He asked, now Yudhishthira or the Pandavas, you go to Bhishma Dev, who is he is lying in the bed of arrows, and you take instructions from him. Dharma, he is lying in the bed of arrows, and he is speaking about Dharma, Raja Dharma, the Raja Nidhi, this, that, so many things he is speaking. But we are sitting only talking, very difficult actually. But he is lying in the bed of arrows. Oh, Lord wants to prove my devotee, even though he may be in the bed of arrows, still he can speak wonderfully. He can speak the philosophy. No problem for him actually. Like Srila Prabhupada is a great example. Until the last minute he was dictating. He was dictating the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, and then he was exemplifying whatever, like Bhishma Dev is passing away. Like same thing only. He didn't lose any touch, nothing changed, nothing happened, different things, nothing happened actually. So this is what, so Lord, he wanted to glorify Bhishma Dev. My devotee is such a great personality. He will speak this dharma. He will speak all these things. Even that time he is lying on the bed of arrows, nothing will happen to him. So this is Lord is, and same thing is happening here. We are also finding it in a few slokas. We are going to find how Lord is glorifying, because how much this Bali Maharaj is so tolerant actually. A person who has ruled the whole kingdom, and then that person has been now like brought down to a level where he is going to be arrested. So it's not a very glorious position from a material point of view. But he understood one thing very clearly. Yes, I am doing this. Even though my Guru said, Sukracharya said, don't give, but even that he just, he ignored that and doing that, because he knows Lord is the Supreme. Lord Krishna is coming and Vishnu is coming and asking, there is no difficulty. What am I going to lose? That confidence he had actually. He had so much confidence that I am not the loser. I am not going to lose anything. So that confidence he has. So Lord in the turn, even though he is putting so much difficulty, he did not, like if we have some small problem, immediately we drop our service, we drop our things. Oh, I can't do. But they have so much difficulty, so many problems. Oh, still the promise I have made, I will sustain that. I will maintain that promise. So this is the devotee's mood. So here, Lord's confidential servitors. So here we are finding in the next sloka, the Garuda wants to, like Garuda is like, you don't have to give instruction to Garuda. So they already know, the Supreme Lord, confidential servitors, they know what the Lord wants. So this is like they are like Lord's all the different parshad. So they know exactly what the Lord wants. So immediately he goes and arrests Bali Maharaj. And similarly, we all find the similar things, like a Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Chakra also one of the Lord's associates. So when Durvasa Muni was offending Maharaj Ambarisha, so at that time, Lord doesn't have to give special instruction. Now Sudarshan, you go and catch Durvasa Muni. No, as soon as he does that offending, immediately Sudarshan Chakra started. It's chasing Durvasa Muni. So this is all the devotees of the Lord, the confidential associates of the Lord, exactly know what the Lord wants and what is the next thing to do. They all know that. So this is what, like this, that remind me of how Srila Prabhupada called this Bhagavad Gita as it is actually. Because the confidential servitors, they know what Lord wants, what is the inner heart's desire of Lord. That's like whatever Lord says, that only he repeats actually. As it is means no addition, no the subtraction. Nothing. Because they present this message, whatever the Lord wants, that they do that. Same way the Parshadas, the devotees, the Garuda and all these devotees, they know the Lord's inner desire and try to fulfill that. So this is the mood. Hare Krishna. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming, Hare Krishna. So here we find how this whole Goswamis, like they are all praying. Chaitanya Manobhishtam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire is there. So they are establishing the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So they are all hankering. When will the day come when we will be part of executing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire? So this is that the constant reciprocation between that the Lord and the devotee. The devotee is looking how I can fulfill the desire of the Lord. And the Lord is also looking for an opportunity, how can I fulfill, how can I glorify the devotee. This is constant competition going between the devotee and the Lord. So here, Bali Maharaj's tolerance and devotion were undoubtedly super excellent. So this is, Srila Prabhupada says, because we find from an external point of view, he was going to be arrested. Garuda arrested with the Varuna Pasa. Varuna Pasa is arresting. But a very adverse situation. It's not a very happy situation. You are like, if you are handcuffed or something, just everybody looks at you in a derogatory way or something. But here, he is not feeling like that. No, I made a promise. I will stick to that. So something happens, immediately, oh, I'm in difficulty, immediately give up. Whatever things we can give up, we give up. But Bali Maharaj was not like that. He just maintaining that. Lord wants to show the universe the greatness of Bali Maharaj. So same way, he wanted to show. My devotee, even though he may be put in such a difficult condition, he will still remain. That is what it is. Srila Prabhupada refers that as Sthita Pragya. So he's in this, that sloka, Bhagavad Gita, he's asking, Arjuna is asking to Krishna, Arjuna uvacha, Sthita pragyasya ka bhasa, samadhistasya kesava, Sthitadhi kim prabhasyeta, kim asyeta vrajeta kim. So he's asking, Lord, Arjuna said, oh Krishna, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak and what is his language? How does he sit and how does he walk? So Arjuna is asking that question and Lord Krishna is answering in that this thing. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, oh Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of desire for sense gratification which arise from mental concoction and when his mind is purified, finds satisfaction in the self alone, he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness. And Lord continues there in that thing. One who is not disturbed in mind even amidst the threefold miseries or elated when there is happiness and who is free from attachment, fear and anger is called sage of steady mind. Sthita Pragya. Because whatever may be the situation, he is equipoised. He is in equilibrium. Because he is just able to take that situation. So that continues the Prabhupada purport here where Srila Prabhupada says here, O King, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vamanadev then spoke to Bali Maharaj, the most liberal and celebrated personality whom he had arrested with the rope of Varuna. Bali Maharaj had lost all bodily luster, but he was nonetheless fixed in his determination. So here only it is mentioned, the Sthita Pragya. When one is bereft of all his possession, he is certainly reduced in bodily luster. But although Bali Maharaj has lost everything, he was fixed in his determination. So Prabhupada explains that. And pure devotee is never deviated from the service of the Lord, despite all difficulties and impediments offered by the illusory energy. Normally, when we are in a good condition, yes, we will do the service, no problem. But the real test is when we are put into some difficulty, how we are going to act. This is a test for all of us. Not only test for Bali Maharaj, because this is a test for all of us. We are in the material world. Now we will be having some difficulties. We may have some, Krishna will put some test, whatever it may be. But still, if you remember that, Krishna maybe put a test, that is for my betterment. So not that Bali Maharaj didn't lament that, oh, Krishna, I am trying to give you only, but you are putting. He never said that actually. No, he was fixed. He was very happy. Yes, I am giving it to the Supreme Lord. Prabhupada continues. A pure devotee is never deviated from the service of the Lord, despite all difficulties and impediments offered by the illusory energy. Generally, men who have wealth and opulence are famous. Generally, this is the general situation. But Bali Maharaj became famous for all time by being deprived of all possessions. Now we are glorifying Bali Maharaj. He is one of the Mahajans. What is his achievement? He completely gave. He doesn't have anything. Everything has been taken by the Lord. Now he is going to show his head where Lord can put the third foot. Third step, where can he put? He is going to show the head. So, normally when you have everything, you will be glorified. But here Bali Maharaj has been completely everything taken away, still he is glorified. So this is Lord's special mercy. Bali Maharaj became famous for all time by being deprived of all his possession. This is the special mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead towards his devotee. The Lord says, Yasyaham anughrannami harishyeta dhanam sanai. In Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, there is a very nice verse. Lord says, if I am extremely pleased with you, or pleased with someone, because we should take it very carefully, because otherwise is coming. When Lord is pleased with you, He will take away everything from you. He will not come again. He will be worried. Oh, if I come to Lord, He is going to take away everything from me. No, I don't want to come to the Lord. No, but the Lord will not do like that. When the Lord will do, when the Lord knows that you are so much in devotion, so much in love and devotion, then He will take away. We should not worry that, okay, if I come to the Lord, oh, Lord is going to immediately rob me or completely make me broken, I'll be broke or something. No, we don't have to worry that. Because Lord will, that is what He is saying, when He is extremely pleased. When Lord is extremely pleased with somebody, then only He does that. Very special devotees. So this is like here we find this in the case of Dhruva Maharaj, Bala Maharaj, Parikshit Maharaj. Put into so much difficulties actually. And then here in this completely taken away everything from the, but what He gave, He gave. This is as good as spiritual world. He gave that. And he became a doorman. Can we imagine? Like in Bhagavad Gita, he became a chariot driver. A chariot driver, he became a chariot driver. And here he is becoming a doorman. So look at the way Lord can go down to any level to please my devotee, to protect my devotee. I am ready. I am ready to do anything. But are we ready? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Lord is ready to do everything for us, but how much ready are we to fulfill the desires of the Lord? So here, as the first installment of His special favor, the Lord takes away all the possessions of His devotee. A devotee, however, is never disturbed by such a loss. He continues his service and the Lord similarly rewards him beyond the expectations of any common man. Because this is the way Lord reciprocates actually. We can just equate that to, in the case of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada went to America. Not an easy thing. Going to America itself is a big thing because so much heart attack in the middle, and then he went there and then the typewriter got stolen. People, almost he was like living in a very difficult condition. Before that situation, the first year or so, was so much difficulty. For an elderly gentleman, a sannyasi, go to a foreign place, it's not easy. But he never lost his enthusiasm. He always, everything, no cooperation, nothing. Still, he was continuing. Then God is also saying, okay, I gave so much difficulty, but now it doesn't seem to affect you. Okay, now I'm giving you, that's it. Now you see, lots of devotees start coming, so much devotee, because Lord is extremely pleased, because that is like Srila Prabhupada says, you have only two hands. If Lord wants to take away from something from you, how much we can protest? We have only two hands, but He has so many hands, so He can take away. But if Lord wants to give you something, you only have two hands. How much you can accept? He has so many things, He can keep on supplying everything. So our difficulty, as a receiver, we have only two hands only. So we have to, that's why, like here in this case, Bali Maharaj, completely dependent on the Lord. He completely dependent on the Lord. This is like, I'm happy. You have given me something, and now you are taking away from me. That's all right. He is happy. And God is so merciful that He made him Indra in the next Manvantara. This is the way, like the case of Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj wanted a kingdom bigger than his grandfather's kingdom. He wanted that. But when he was engaged in devotional service, according to the prescription instructions given by Narada Muni, he completely did everything and had a darshan of the Lord. He forgot everything. Why? Then he asked, Dhruva, what do you want? I don't want anything. I was looking for broken pieces of glass. Now I got a jewel of your association. I do not want anything. So this is the beauty of devotional service. Is if when you are engaged in the devotional service, even though you started your service with some motive, he started, not that Dhruva Maharaj didn't have Anya Bilashita Sunyam from the very beginning. No. He started with the desire that I want to kingdom bigger than my great grandfather's kingdom, but still, after having darshan of the Lord, he didn't want anything. Lord didn't give him like that. Okay, you didn't want anything, you don't want anything, still I will give you something you want. I gave him the Dhruva Loka. Complete. So this is the mercy of the Lord. Mercy of the Lord is like, even though you realized that you don't want anything, I'll still give you that. The beauty is, when Lord gives you something on His accord, then the material energy will not have any effect on it. Prahlad Maharaj also, no, why? Lord, He said, I don't want anything. He said, you have this, you enjoy this, but the material energy will not bind you. So that is the special benediction. So here also we are going to find where Bali Maharaj has been given this benediction. He will go to this, the Sutala planet. He was given the Sutala planet and he will enjoy. There also Lord is there to protect her. And then the next Manvantara comes, he becomes Indra. You had a desire, you want to become Indra. So that desire is also fulfilled. But that Indra is going to be very special Indra. Because normally Indra Dev is a devotee of the Lord. But here is Bhavat is Indra Dev. A pure devotee of the Lord becomes Indra Dev. So this is the way the Lord's reciprocation works. So I will stop here if there is any questions or comments. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Just trying to understand, when someone has attained the pure devotional service, then Krishna says that the person come back to me.
Yeah.
But in Bali Maharaj's case, first he has to go to Sutala, then he has to become Indra. Okay, he'll be conscious of the Lord in that, but why he still has to be here?
That's Lord's desire. Lord wants to do that way. Because He can take, see, Lord wants to fulfill even His desire also. So why did He usurp this Indra's position? He usurped the Indra's position because he wanted the kingdom. Otherwise, no, he would have just gone like that. But Lord knows, even that small, okay, you had the desire, I'll fulfill the desire also. But in a legitimate way. He usurped the position, but here Lord gives it like as a proper channel, like He is properly giving Indra's position, and you have Indra Loka, and then you come back. So that is why the beauty is, the pure devotee, whether he becomes Indra or Brahma or something, is no difference. That is, he will do that as a service to the Lord. Like Indra Dev, when Bali Maharaj becomes Indra Dev, he will be much more, he will be completely dedicated. Even in the difficulty he was dedicated, so also in the position also he will be dedicated to the Lord. So Lord wanted to, like Dhruva Maharaj didn't wanted anything. So Lord didn't, okay, now you wanted, please go away. No. You didn't want anything, but you started. No? So Lord is like a Varadaraja. No? Like there is one name of Lord called Varadaraja in the Kanchipuram. He is the bestower of benedictions, actually. He is the bestower of benedictions. So he gives the benediction. He remembers, even though you didn't want it, but you had that slightest desire. So he fulfilled that also. So that's why when we stand before the Lord, we don't have to ask anything. He knows exactly what is going on in our mind, what is the exactly desire. Everything He knows. But He will not fulfill the desire such if it is going to hamper our devotion. That we have to do, because the Lord says in another section that I am not such a person like I will fulfill any desire, anything and everything. No. I will not fulfill a desire. I will fulfill a desire if it is going to take away you from the devotional service. Lord may put us into some kind of test, some kind of perplexing situation, so that we will not be falling down from that position. So unless otherwise hell bent upon falling down, Lord will, okay, that's true. No, you have to fall down. But otherwise the Lord will protect actually. Even little, that's why Prabhupada says, even little things you do for Krishna, Krishna remembers that. We may have forgotten, but Krishna never forgets actually. Krishna will look, oh, you did some seva for me, I will grab you, I will get you back home, back to Godhead. So this is the Lord's way of reciprocating actually. So it's not like it may or may not happen the way we want, because Lord can immediately take him back home, back to Godhead, Vaikuntha. He could have taken, but he wanted to do this way, because he had a desire that I want to become Indra. So you become Indra and still you can come back to me. So that's what I understand.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Okay. Thank you very much. Grantharaj Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.